Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here from NFL Red Zone, and you're watching the Super Fantasy Bros podcast. 1 hour of commercial-free podcasting starts now. Enjoy the show.
I guess I should have done that 30-second. I don't do the music thing like Sean.
I like the music.
Well, too damn bad. Welcome back to Super Fantasy Bros podcast, brought to you with the Old City Sports Network. The championship round is here. I don't know if any of us are in any championships.
Oh man,
the Pod League.
We already won ours,
I
dude.
just listened to Cass.
Oh, yeah, we won.
What did Cass say?
Cass said that we should start Dobbs instead of Najee, and I said no.
Well, wait, who instead of Najee?
Romeo Dobbs.
Oh, Dobbs.
Yeah,
Okay,
Dobbs, whatever, man.
that's insane.
Piss me off.
Kick him out for next year. But yeah,
It's my
championship
fault, man.
round is here. Clearly, you could tell the result of Sean's matchup because he is not here, as he is currently drowning in piss in Florida. But the show must go on, so we will take it from there. For today's episode, we will do some ranking breakdowns for the week, give our starts and sits, game picks for week 17, and possibly have some trivia. I don't know if I have any.
Come on.
Piss me off, man.
Feel free to drop your start sit questions in the chat, and we'll try to get to them throughout the episode if you have any. Let's get into our ranking breakdowns for the week. Starting off with the hottest quarterback in the league, Joe Flacco. Since week 12, being signed off his couch, playing with his children, he is now treating these defenders like children. But unfortunately, this week he has a tough matchup against the Jets. Where do we have him ranked? Are you avoiding him at all, or is he just so hot that you just have to start him?
I have him at 19. It's a tough matchup, and Amari Cooper's questionable. Don't know if he's going to play, but I don't doubt Joe Flacco throwing for a couple touchdowns, but I think there's going to be some turnovers mixed in there, unfortunately.
He's going to have like 10 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
In that case, start him.
Bro, there's no shot you start him against the Jets.
Nah,
Yeah.
I can't see that.
What helped him a lot last week, outside of Amari Cooper, was the fact they had no kicker. So on fourth down, he would just throw a Hail Mary, and it'd be
And they would get it.
It'd either be an arm punt or or a touchdown to Cooper. So, yeah, unfortunately, this is not a great week to start him. But if he somehow pulls off at least 20 points, which I think would be a success for Joe Flacco, then he is
He's in.
the best. He's championship winner. Who would have thought in 2020?
We love you, Joe Flacco.
Kind of flip things here. Brock Purdy showed his true self on Sunday Night Football against the Ravens, putting up a measly 2 points with 4 interceptions. Should have had 6, but they brought in Sam Darnold, who took 2 away from him. Are we trusting him against the lousy Commanders bounce back game, or is
Hell yeah.
he stinky?
Yeah, big
That'd be
time.
nice.
I got him
gotta
at 5
check.
this week.
I dropped them in the beginning of the year.
I don't blame you.
He's been disgustingly consistent outside of last week.
Oh
For
yeah.
real.
Brock's 30.
Ravens D elite.
Very elite. There was. God damn it! Hold on. I want to say something, but there's this conspiracy theory that when the Niners lose a game and only score 17 points, the quarterback they play against gets hurt the next week. I forget the 3 quarterbacks. It was like Joe Burrow, someone else, and someone else. The Ravens, they scored 19 points against the Ravens. They got saved by the safety that Lamar had. So, like, if they had 17 points without, do you think Lamar could have gotten hurt this week? Look it up.
No.
Lamar was
awful.
saved. Lamar's season was saved by the
Lamar
safety.
saved himself. He knew what he was doing.
he knew about it. Yeah, Brock Purdy should bounce back against the stinky Commanders. This quarterback, Jared Goff, this week he goes up against the Cowboys. This game has the highest over/under at 50. Could we expect him to participate in a shootout, or do you think it'll be more of a Jahmyr Gibbs Monty game?
Ooh, I moved them up to 10. I love
Goff's
this.
going to get his. I got him at 11.
12 for me. Dallas is a little
Peter.
scary when they're home.
You know who's scary?
Not the
Amara
Eagles.
St. Brown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Gibby.
I think he's a little too scary to start at the chip, but
Wow. You're bitching.
No faith.
obviously, if you got there
They're
with
gonna
him, you
have
have
to
to start. Yeah, I guess so. That's what you hope. Would you rather start Kyler over him against the Eagles?
No.
No. I fucking hate Kyler.
I actually have Kyler.
And
one
he
spot
didn't
ahead.
practice today. So.
Kyler didn't practice.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles might
Pretty
win.
sure that's what.
May win by 2 instead of 1 this week.
So bad.
Horrible. It's annoying.
All right. So yeah, Goff. I guess he's a starter for this week. Let's bounce down to the running backs here. Zamir White at his best game of the season, maybe career, with 145 yards on Christmas in the win over the Chiefs. If Josh Jacobs is unable to play and go again this week, I think he was a DMP today. Would you start Zamir? Would you trust him? Where do you have him ranked? I don't know what running backs would be out where you'd have to start Zamir White, but he's been solid.
I
Surely.
wouldn't hate starting him. He just torched the Chiefs for like a career day. So I like him. Who are they playing?
Who do they play? The Colts.
Colts. Yeah.
Dude, they can get
It's
ran
not-
on too, bro.
Yes, they
Yeah.
can. So,
And clearly they don't trust Aiden O'Connell, who I don't think he threw a pass in the third or fourth quarter, and somehow they beat the Chiefs doing that. So
yeah. That's nuts. Chiefs are abysmal. The pits.
they're drowning in piss.
Yeah, they are.
Zamir White could be a sneaky play in the championship. Next running back here, who some of us like, some of us strongly dislike. Javonte Williams found the end zone again for the second time in 3 weeks. Fortunately, one of those touchdowns came against the Chargers 2 weeks ago, who he will be playing against again this week. Do we feel confident in him repeating somewhat of that performance in week 15?
Hell no. I have him at
I
30.
do.
I have him at
I
30.
do.
30?
Yes.
I got faith in Javonte. He can do it.
I don't at all. I hate him.
And the Chargers' offense is so bad that the Broncos could go up and just keep running them.
Who dropped 60 on him? Oh, the Raiders. Yeah. So
Raiders.
Broncos need their comeuppance and drop 60 on, or the Broncos. Yeah, they need their and drop 60 after getting 70 on their head. So everyone's
Russ
going to
has
drop.
to make him feel sorry for wanting
He's
to
not-
cut him at the end of the year.
Yeah, Jared Stidham.
Oh wait, Russ isn't playing?
No, he's
No,
benched.
bro.
What? Oh, well then Javonte's going bananas.
It's a little scary. It's Stidham versus Stick. Yeah, I think Javonte could be a good sneaky start as well. James Conner, he continues to dominate against bad matchups. Chicago last week, the 49ers the week before. He somehow keeps finding the end zone. Again, this week he plays the Eagles, who at least on paper have the 5th best rush defense. Where do you have him ranked? Do you feel confident starting him in a game where they'll most likely have to throw? But clearly that doesn't really affect James Conner.
I am confident. I have him at 20th. He was my start of the week last week, and if I actually started him over Kenneth Walker, I could have won.
You
my
got to practice
championship
what you
video.
preach.
I know, but I was like, I don't know.
What was he?
I don't know.
A disappointment.
That's it.
I think James Conner will have a solid week. If Kyler doesn't play, I don't know, but I don't
James
think it'll
Conner's
matter.
probably definitely going to score.
Yep. Put the bet in. And for all those who lost their Boston Scott line, you have to double down on James Conner this week.
I hate him.
Speaking of the Eagles on the other side of the ball, DeAndre Swift found the end zone twice against the Giants last week and now gets the 31st ranked rush D in Arizona. Does he make your top 12 running backs?
Yeah, I got him at
Question.
8.
I have him at 10.
All right. Yeah, he should be a good start as long as, of course, they don't get stopped on the 1 yard line.
Run the ball.
Run
I
that
saw
bang.
something. The Eagles have the 4th best rushing success on first and second down, but they do it the 5th least. So they don't like to do what they're good at. which makes sense, I guess. Fire Brian Johnson.
Dude, he's
Please.
so bad. Why do we have him?
Like the worst ever.
Literally,
There's
worst
that-
ever. Been saying it
There's
all
that play that Hurts had where he like almost got sacked and he scrambled and he threw it to that one tight end bowl for the first down. I'm like, okay, it's not Hurts. That's bad. It's
No.
the
It was
coach.
never Hurts.
Well, now that Gator is out of the playoffs, his team is now.
Just gonna cook.
I pray. And if that's the case, then next year you have to block him. You just have to reach on Hurts so he never gets to touch him.
I'll take him number 1 overall.
Well, you better hope Gator's number 1 overall. All right, another running back here. Tony Pollard has been nothing short of a disappointment this year, and now it goes against Detroit, who hasn't allowed a rusher over 70 yards. Luckily for Tony Pollard, he's only reached 70 yards like 3 times. So I don't think he was planning to go that far. If you made the chip, are you accepting that you have to start since he may have gotten you there? You may have just been that kid who got an A that didn't really do anything. He made it to the chip. He got the A. Are you starting Tony Pollard? Where do you have him ranked?
I have him at 16.
That's generous.
That's super generous.
He's awful. I have him
Like, I
at
would
20.
start Josh Jacobs over him. James Conner.
Eckler.
Zeke, Eckler. Yeah.
Eckler's been kind of buns.
Dehan against Houston.
They did have his number 2 weeks ago, but history shows that he usually cooks. Well, DN usually cooks, but not the other week. But Tony Pollard is god awful, especially around the goal line. I think he had like a sure touchdown, and then like got his whole body into the end zone except for the ball somehow.
Stinky.
He stinks. Rico Daddle is better than that guy.
Juicy.
And it'd probably be a game where they have to throw a lot, so I wouldn't trust Tony Pollard.
Agreed.
All right, on to the wide receivers here. Amari Cooper, the star of Week 16 with over 50 fantasy points. Questionable at the moment. I don't know if there's been anything that came out, but now tonight he gets the stingy Jets, who have not allowed more than 30 points combined to opposing wide receiver corps. Where do we have him this week with the assumption that he's playing? Are you trusting him against the Jets defense?
I have him at 22, but I'm hesitant.
Yeah, I have him.
I don't think I'm super hesitant.
I have him at
He's
19.
So good.
He is so good, and
He's
there's not like
so good.
another receiver that really is a threat outside of Njoku, but they've both been getting theirs.
Like you're not sitting him, right? Like
Okay,
No.
well I have the option of it's either him or Keenan Allen. Would you rather start Cooper over Keenan Allen? Both questionable. I don't know if either are going to play.
it says Amari Cooper is hopeful for what that's worth. But
All right, that might be an update because last time I saw it was like the same thing from 9 hours ago.
man, that's weird. I don't know. I think if they say like that Amari Cooper is starting, like I'm starting him.
They just saw Jacoby Brissett cook the Jets defense last week, so obviously they can. Oh, Kev said Amari Cooper is playing. Saw 2 minutes ago.
You gotta start him.
Ooh, start him.
You gotta start him.
He's got MVP Flacco, baby. Flacco
If-
be elite.
Flacco's about to get revenge because the Jets didn't sign him this season.
Yep.
He
He
said
said-
hello.
Watch this, dummies.
They never called him back.
And then he's gonna smack Zach Wilson in the face.
And Aaron Rodgers in the ACL. Oop,
Oh, come on, man.
just kidding.
You mean the Achilles?
No.
Oh.
Sure. Oh. All right. Amari Cooper, start him if you have him.
Are
You
we gonna
can't-
answer Lokev's question?
I don't see his question. That's not a question, brother. Do you see a question, T-Gots?
I don't see a question. I
You don't see a
statement.
question?
What do you see? Amari
I
is playing. Just saw 2 minutes ago. That's what he
I
said.
see I'm in the chip. This is from Lokev. This is when we first started. He said, I'm in the chip, but don't have a QB. All the backup QBs are available except Flacco. Who would y'all pick up?
All the
Uh,
what QBs are available?
The backup. I don't know what the backup QBs are. How do you not see that? Maybe because he sent it with his it says Lokev 1566 subscribe to tier 1. They've subscribed.
are
for
you? Oh, you're
28
seeing it.
months.
Yo,
Yeah.
Shout out Lil Kev. What the hell?
Yeah.
Shouts
I'm
out.
sorry, look, Kev. I don't know why it's not showing it on. I'm not looking at Twitch. I'm on like the stream thing.
Oh, yeah, we probably don't get those messages on here.
Thanks, Kev.
Yeah.
Stidham isn't a bad choice. He cooked the one game he played against the Niners last year. He had like 356 and 3 touchdowns. So he gets the Chargers who blow. But
What about
Easton
Jake
Stick.
Browning?
Jake Browning, not bad. Yeah, he gets
With
Chase
Jamar
back.
possibly coming back?
I would go Jake Browning.
Jake Browning is kind of juicy.
I like Jake Browning.
Didn't he just get shit
If-
on last week, though?
He had 17, so it was all right for
Oh,
him.
All right, that's not
bad.
bad. That's
With
not bad.
no Jamar. My boy
Um,
T. Higgins.
Kev said
You can
Stidham is
have
who
him,
I'm
man.
thinking, or Tyrod. I wouldn't start Tyrod
Fuck Tyrod.
strictly for the rushing upside. I would go Browning or Stidham.
Agreed.
But that actually goes, and I'll go back to the question. But our next wide receiver here, T. Higgins, who we just mentioned, took over once Chase was rolled out. Oh my god, I don't know what happened to this question, but I'll try and remember what I originally said. T. Higgins showed out as the number 1 receiver for the Bills, or for the Bengals. I can't remember what I wrote, and this question's all fucked up. But Jamar Chase expected to be back this week. Are we trusting T. Higgins with Jamar back against the Chiefs, I believe? And where do you have him ranked? Top 30, top 25?
I got him at 18 right now. So
I think I would trust him because Jamar Chase will most likely be covered by Snead, who had Devontae Adams in hell. So
yeah, cooked his dumb ass.
Yeah,
Strapped him up on a roller coaster.
I wish T. Higgins did this all season, but
Me too.
he did it the most important week of the season for some. But yeah, I trust him. And Browning has been solid, so he was saved by that touchdown, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Bro, if
Oh,
you made it
man,
this far
yeah.
with T. Higgins being so bad, like, you deserve it.
Yeah. This guy, Stephon Diggs, has been absent since the Bills changed their offensive coordinators. Obviously, the question is are you starting if you made it to the chip with him, or would you rather kind of take the big risk on someone like Demarcus Robinson, who has been more consistent in December, 4 touchdowns in 4 games?
I think you gotta stick with Diggs.
You have
He's been
100%. You have
stinky,
to.
though.
He's so bad right now, but
I know.
this is the game you bench him for Demarcus Robinson, and you're like, "Am I brain dead?"
This would be close to like Vince starting Taysom Hill over Josh Allen.
That was nothing will ever beat that.
That
was
but yeah,
moronic.
I think it's hard to sit Diggs, even though they are playing the Patriots, which is a bit tough. But please, God, and they might not have to throw the ball a lot, so you won't be an idiot if you start him. You just don't be surprised.
Yeah, if he lets you down.
All right, and our only tight end question, because that's all I got for today. And Njoku seems to be one of Flacco's favorite targets, maybe his favorite target since Flacco took over. Is he top 5 option with you, with or without Cooper? Seems to be with Cooper.
I got him at 4, even with Coop.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he's in or out. I got him at 5.
I think Njoku might be the beneficiary tonight of playing the Jets because their corners are so good, and he's just going to get whatever slot corner or linebacker he has to line up against. And so far, the past few weeks, Njoku has been like the most consistent, solid tight end across the board.
Literally 4 touchdowns in the last 3 games, and
He's a dog.
seeing a lot of targets. And Joe Flacco throws like 50 times a game, so it only benefits him.
Hopefully their kicker's still hurt, so they got to throw.
No, I think they
arm
signed
punts.
Riley Patterson.
Oh my God, that guy. He can't
So-
find a home to save his life.
Hopefully he stinks, and then they have to. We do have a question here from LL Krause.
LL Cool
Is that
J.
LeBron? Full PPR start 1. Garrett Wilson, T. Higgins, D-Hop, or Mostert, or Njoku.
Oh,
That's
up
tough.
1.
I'd probably go T.
I might go T or D.
Njoku.
Why not Mostert?
I don't
Definitely
know,
not
'cause
Garrett.
the
Definitely not Garrett.
chain and that Dolphins are just weird.
What's his name? Waddle might be out.
I think I'm going Mostert.
It's tough.
That man is a guaranteed tutty.
I think for me, it's going to be T.
What about Garrett?
No, I think Garrett or D Hop. Those are. I'm not even looking at those two.
Njoku?
He's cheeky.
I think I'd
Mostert's
go
questionable too.
T.
Who?
I think I'm going
Mostert's
T.
questionable.
Oh,
He didn't even practice today. Oh my god, I'm going T.
Gotta
All
go
right.
T.
Lock
T or
it in.
Njoku? Flip a coin.
that's scary coin flip. Hopefully, it doesn't land in the middle.
Start them both.
But yeah, those. That's the ranking breakdown. Start T Higgins. Before we get into our starts and sits, let's do today's ad read. The sponsor for this episode is Fanatics. For this NFL season, we are partnered with Fanatics, the leading brand for NFL merchandise. Christmas is over, but it doesn't mean you can't get a late gift. Fanatics has all the stuff for your late Christmas list this year: jerseys, t-shirts, merchandise, and more. Go to the link in our bio and all platforms. Take advantage of their sale going on. 24 ship to get 70% off, up to 70% off your order. Get that late holiday shopping done now. Maybe a New Year's present with Fanatics. Early Valentine's Day gift through our link. It helps us out a ton. We greatly appreciate your support. All right. Let's get into today's starts and sits. Actually, we'll let T-Gods begin. T-Gods, who is your start of the week?
My start of the week is someone I've had a love-hate relationship with all year.
Aha.
There's no reason to, really. Jordan Love. He's a QB6, and 6 of his last 7 games, he has 20-plus points. He's had at least 2 touchdowns in every game except for 1. He's super solid, and, like, I don't know. He's just...
Even with Christian Watson out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I made the mistake of sitting him when I needed him most. And it really screwed me, and I'm never going to doubt this man again because he's so solid. He's literally rock solid. Except for,
I didn't even know he was QB6. That's crazy.
I know. Well, also, all the good quarterbacks got hurt. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Like, if everyone played, he'd probably be like QB like 12.
It's still not too bad for his first season. Yeah.
I got nothing crazy. No crazy stats. He's just super solid.
Who's he play this week?
Minnesota.
On Sunday Night Football. That should be a good game. I like it. I actually love it.
All right, thanks.
Matt, who's your start of the week?
Start of the week is David Njoku. This man has been on an absolute tear. Since week 7, he has 1 game in single-digit fantasy points, and in that span, he is averaging just over 15 points per game. I know the Jets defense isn't the most ideal matchup, but with Cooper banged up, I think Njoku is going to be Flacco's go-to guy. And I wouldn't doubt seeing him in the end zone at some point tonight. So my start is David.
Goku. He's I feel like the last couple of years he's been just a disappointment. So I'm glad that he's finally showing out. All right. I love that start as well. My start of the week, hopefully LL Krause is still sitting around here. It's going to be T. Higgins. Last 2 weeks has definitely came on with at least 8 targets in both of them and 3 touchdowns in those 2 games to show for. So better late than never, I guess. Jamar Chase is back. Most likely will be shadowed by Snead, if not a decoy. So I think T will have another great game this week against the Chiefs. Because they'll definitely need to. I won't say they need to keep up because the Chiefs stink. So, yeah, T. Higgins.
I love that start.
Now let's go to our sits here. T-Guys, I'll let you go again.
All right, my sit, Darren Waller. He's been real poopy since he came back. Tyrod, I don't think really likes him too much. He only had 2 catches for 32 yards last week. He had 5 targets, which isn't bad for a tight end, but is he someone you want to trust Super Bowl week? I don't think so. Well, no, I'd rather Like, I'm looking at some other tight ends like around where he's ranked. I'm like I consider Tucker Kraft over him.
Oop.
Like Gerald Everett, easily start him over. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just
He did have like
just a
a
name. Darren
block.
Waller's just a name.
Oh yeah, now he's just a name. Unfortunately, not a good name either. He did have like a guaranteed touchdown, but I forget
He
whose fault it
dropped
was.
it.
Yeah, Tyrod's ball it wasn't too accurate, but that would have
He did
saved
have
his day.
Dude, he's
Silly
butt
goose.
naked.
For some reason, Giants tight ends they screw up. Like Ingram, he had that one guaranteed touchdown a couple years ago against us and dropped it. I don't know if you remember that. It was like the Thursday night football game at the same game that Daniel Jones tripped on his long run, but he had a
Dude,
guaranteed
that was
touchdown and
hilarious.
dropped it.
Oh my god.
Giants tight ends can't come through against the Eagles, but
Full of blunders.
yeah, I would stay far away from Darren Waller. Matt, who is your sit of the week?
Sit of the week. Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
We just saw what the Ravens do to elite quarterbacks in this league. Brock Purdy with an abysmal 2 points last week. This Ravens defense is legit, and I don't think that the Dolphins have the type of weapons even that the Niners do. So, and if Waddle doesn't play, that's just another weapon down. And I think Tua is best left on benches. He will not be your best bet to win this week.
Yeah, he's gonna have
Oh,
a
yeah.
bad week.
Yep.
I don't even think. Go back to that pick one. I don't think Mostert would be a good start against the Ravens. McCaffrey, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd start Mostert either. But yeah, fuck Tua. Don't start Tua. Professional opinion, don't start Tua. And my sit of the week isn't too great anymore because I just saw that he did not participate today with a concussion. But Josh Palmer, he may seem a little attractive because Keen will most likely be out. I think Keenan Allen will be just shut down for the season because they're basically going nowhere. But Josh Palmer had an okay week last week. Now playing the Denver Broncos, who I don't know if I'd want Josh Palmer against Patrick Surtain. Doesn't seem too attractive. So yeah, if he doesn't play, don't start him. And if he does play, I probably wouldn't start him either. I wouldn't start anyone on the Chargers, not even Eki.
Oh my God.
Imagine. All right. That's our start and sit. I forgot all about game picks. I don't have any trivia, so we can just have some fun here with the game picks.
All right.
Standings real quick. I'm in first place with 155.
Cheater.
Sean's right behind me with 154. Matt's behind him with 152. And T-Gods, last but not least, with 135.
You're all cheaters. All
You
of
still
you.
have 2 weeks. If we all get everything
Dude,
wrong,
I think I missed a week somewhere along the line. I think I just left out a week. I think that's what happened.
could be. Do you think that's possible?
I don't know.
What, you're 20 games behind. I feel like that's not possible.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I didn't get that spicy.
Sean's scheming somewhere.
Sean's
think
a
he's the one-
cheater.
He's the one who uploads this. But let's get into the picks. Starting off with Thursday Night Football, Jets at the Browns. Flacco revenge game. Sean's taking the Browns. I am as well taking the Browns.
I'm taking the Jets, boy.
What?
What?
Jets Island for T-Gods.
Bro, why not?
Spicy.
I have nothing to lose, bro.
You're right.
Brees Hall's going to have to go dummy for them to win.
Dummy.
That's pretty scary. But hopefully it's a good game. I don't know. The Jets stink. And the Browns, I don't know. Saturday night football. We only have one game, unfortunately, but it is a good one. Lions at the Cowboys. Sean's taking the Lions.
I'm taking the Lions too.
I'm taking the Lions 3.
We need the Cowboys to win for the Eagles' sake.
Do we really?
Because the Lions have like some tiebreaker in the NFC, so we need the Cowboys to win, and then if we win, we get the 1 seed back. I think.
Oh, all right, yeah. I'm taking the Cowboys.
Go Cowboys, yeah.
Cowboys are
I'm taking
home.
the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Cowboys,
right,
but I want the Lions to win, obviously, because why would I root for the Cowboys? But
Bro,
for the
come
sake
on.
of the Eagles,
You just
I'm
said
picking the
Miami.
Cowboys in picks too,
yeah, I'm gonna check
since I
that.
have to root for them. I picked them last week like a moron.
The Cowboys.
Yeah, against the Dolphins. Was it
Tisk,
the Dolphins?
tisk.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of the Eagles,
Go Birds.
Eagles are they? Oh yeah, Cardinals at the Eagles. Sean's taking the Eagles. I am taking the Eagles as well.
Come on, man.
Hopefully it's not close.
Shouldn't be.
This team got taking the Cardinals.
Come on, bro.
Well, you didn't say anything.
No,
I thought you were
sorry, I
gonna
was writing down the. I was writing
drop
down the
down
game.
Cardinals.
I was writing down the games. No,
All
no,
right.
no. Taking the Birds.
Clean sweep. And for the last game, Sean is on Lions Iron. That stinks. Next game, the Falcons at the Bears. Sean's taking the
Falcons.
Bears. What? I'm taking
Give me
the
the
Bears.
Falcons, baby.
Oh, my
Yeah. What?
God.
What?
It's
Justin
not even
Fields
that
is
crazy. No, he's not.
Yeah. Just I would never say that, but he
You
looked
just said
fantastic.
it. I'm clipping it.
You did just say it.
Yeah, you don't have the skills to clip it.
No, I got skulls.
It's all right. I'll just go on YouTube and screen record it.
I'm still going with the Bears. Me and Sean 50-50 split. Panthers at the Jaguars. Sean's taking the Jags. I'm
Give me
taking
the
Jags.
Jags.
Yep.
Give me
Yep. Yep.
Even if
Jags.
Trev doesn't play, Panthers just stink.
CJ beat hard.
Jags sweep. This
Yeah,
game
yeah.
here. Rams at the Giants. Rams, of course. Sean's taking the
Give me
Rams.
I'm taking the Rams.
I'd be scared to play the Rams first round if
Me
they make the
too.
playoffs.
Rams and the Bills.
Oh, I thought you were saying those are like the two possible matchups for the Eagles. In the,
Oh, yeah.
yes. Clean sweep Rams. Next game, Raiders at the Colts. Sean's taking the Colts.
Give me the Colts.
Hey, I'm taking the Raiders. What?
Oh,
Give me the
I
Colts.
wish I could just wait to pick this game because I want the Raiders. I think the Raiders can win, but
Raiders are nice.
Pittman's
the
coming
quarterback
back.
is so bad.
I think I was on Raiders Island last week and won. Fuck you guys.
You may have been. I wanted the
I was
Raiders.
there. I was there.
I'm going to take the Colts. So
Let's go Q.
it's not a bad
Raiders
island to be
Island
on.
again.
Not a bad island to be on.
Love that. song.
Dolphins at Ravens. Sean's taking the Ravens. I am taking the Ravens.
Ravens.
Yes, Ravens as well.
Q, I just peeped. Why the fuck do we have a Panthers Christian McCaffrey sitting over here?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sean never.
Yeah, it says
You know,
week
we've
4 in
used.
the
I've used that
background.
banner.
It must have been like week 4 of last year.
Why do we have so many logos on the screen? We have 3 logos.
Sean, for some reason, Sean made a overlay for everyone for 3 people, but never one with just us 3. Even though us 3 have probably done it the most. He just has me. He has
Probably,
me, T Gods, Sean, T Gods, Sean, Matt. I think, but no Matt, Sean, Matt Q, T Gods,
What's that jersey down there, bottom right?
Dawkins.
Jermaine
Dawkins.
Curse.
Oh yeah,
Me,
curse.
Hell yeah.
He's a fucking beast.
Did Sean take this picture?
He might have. Stole it
Um,
from Bob.
I lost the doc. Here we go. All right, Ravens sweep. Patriots at the Bills. I'm taking the Bills. Sean's taking the Bills.
Taking the Bills. Taking the Bills.
I think the Bills lost to the Patriots earlier this season. I could be wrong.
Taking the Bills and not Bill Belichick.
Saints at the Bucks. Sean's taking the Bucks.
Give me the
Taking the Bucks.
Bucks.
Taking the Bucks too. The Saints stink. Fuck their car.
Stinky winky.
All right. Niners at Commanders. I'm taking the
Give me the
Niners.
Niners.
Too many sweeps.
Yeah.
Too many cooks.
Titans at the Texans. Sean's taking the Texans.
Texans.
CJ Stroud back, baby.
I'm having
Wow.
deja vu because I feel like you said this whole last 5 seconds has happened before, where you said CJ Stroud's back, baby, and they're playing the Titans. I don't know. It was weird. Texans sweep. Steelers at Seahawks. Sean's taking the Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawks.
I'm
Taking
taking
the
the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Another sweep.
you
We're getting
know what?
nowhere.
I'll switch it up then. Give me the Steelers. Why
No.
not?
No need to force
Literally
it.
nothing to lose.
Matt loves that kid.
Another day, another victory royale for the OG. The imposter is among us.
Bengals at the Chiefs. Sean's taking the
Yikes.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Boing,
I want-
boing, boing, boing.
I want the shit
Bye.
Bengals to win, but I'll take the Chiefs. Chiefs sweep. Chargers at the Broncos. Sean's taking the Broncos. I'm taking the
Broncos
Broncos.
country, let's ride.
I'm taking the Chargers.
Ooh,
What the fuck?
Why
are
not?
you crazy?
You're right.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
You're widowy crazy.
Widowy Captain Insane.
All right. Broncos Island. Or no, Chargers Island. And Sunday Night Football. Packers at the Vikings. Vikings are not starting Nick Mullins. They're starting I wish they were starting Kirk Cousins.
I
Pack
wish.
Go. Go Pack Go.
What?
Go Vikings.
I'm taking the Vikings.
Okay. Don't care.
Who's Sean taking?
The Packers, of course.
Idiot.
Stupid.
What?
We'll see. Maybe I switch that by
little ass
come
Christmas
Sunday.
tree, Matt.
Huh?
That little ass Christmas
Yeah, you can switch with his
tree.
fingers.
No, it's pretty big, man. I'll go stand next to it for
Yeah.
hold on. It's pretty tall.
Oh, all right. That
Now
looks
little
so
ass Matt.
small.
It's like 6 feet.
Dude. Bro.
It just looks small. Since I'm in my
Dude,
mansion.
I thought that thing was like this big.
It's just
Dude,
far as hell away.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
That tree is small. I saw it in person.
Fuck you, bitch.
I almost stepped on it.
Your dogs are small.
Yeah, your dog is small. If you know what I mean.
Take it back
Um,
now.
I don't have any trivia for today, so I'll give you guys some time back. Do we have any questions in the chat? Oh,
Dude.
Oh, it's
I wasn't hating on
Anastasia.
the tree. I was hating on the tree until I saw that it wasn't a little baby tree.
Yeah, don't hate on the tree.
Baby
Appreciate
tree, baby tree.
Nope. It's not a baby tree. It's an adult tree. It's a big boy
Adult
tree.
tree.
I just showed you. Adult tree.
All right. That's it for the Week 17 preview. We'll be back next week for. I'm not really sure what's next week. We'll have to ask our leader, fearless leader Sean, what's next week.
So I can't wait
again-
until the award show.
It has to be
Could-
the award show. Nothing
could
else
be
to
next-
do.
No, you might do
Over.
like the playoff prediction thing. I don't know. Sean's too predictable. Again, if you're interested in using Fanatics, go to the link in our bio. Take advantage of the current sale going on using code 24SHIP for up to 70% off. We're part of Old City Sports Network. Tons of good podcasts included and sponsored with discounts available, including SeatGeek, local breweries, Beard Oil, and more. As always, make sure to follow Super Fantasy Bros on all platforms. See you guys next year. And good luck in the championship. Happy New Year.
Whoa!